Oh man, we got the whole team here. Self-made 3, Ross, boss.
What's happening? What's happening?
What's the movement? Talk to us.
Man, you already know Self-Made 3, September 17th. This the third go round, you understand? And it just feel good to see it coming to fruition with all the hottest dudes in the game. You know, most definitely on the team, as well as the collaborations we made on the album from J. Cole.
Come on, Meek.
Boosie.
Meek Millie, what's happening?
Late ass Meek in the streets all night.
Meek Millie.
You was in the streets. You over here, my G.
Yeah, he did a little special entrance.
He was in the studio
right there
all night.
So, a lot of people assume that the self-made albums are just MMG. What drove you to go bring in MCs from other places?
I mean, Self-Made 2, we collaborated. You know, the opening record we featured Kendrick on it. And, you know, we always had other dudes on the table, you know what I'm saying? And this one, Double M just shine brighter, you know, but it most definitely feature other artists from all around the globe.
So, Meek, you've been spending a lot of time in New York City.
Yeah, of course.
And, obviously, you got work on the Self-Made 3 thing, but you also had a Dream Chasers thing about the pop, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, kill him.
Yeah, that's coming.
We got a whole thing going right now. You either team kill him or team do.
Yeah.
You know, because that's Kendrick's little sound. So everybody got big sides now.
Yeah, we black. You heard your gun.
So when that Dream Chasers coming?
Probably we're gonna wait like 10, 12 days after Self-Made.
Okay.
We're gonna go into the Self-Made first. We got a lot of fire on Self-Made. And then, you know, we're gonna go right in the Dream Chasers, you know, keep the rest of the year flowing.
Okay. Now, Rocky, how many tracks you got on Self-Made 3? How many you on?
I think I'm on 4 of them.
On 4?
Yeah.
Is this this is the most product you've put out on a MMG album at this point?
Nah, definitely. This is my first time being a part of the Self-Made series. This is my first time being in stores, period. So, salute to Rose and the rest of the team for, you know, bringing the movement this far.
So talk to me about what you're talking about on the album. What kind of shit could we expect to hear from Rocky Fresh?
Man, I'm the youngest member of the team. But like where I grew up in Chicago, it's just like a lot of, you know what I'm saying, different stuff going on with the young people. And this is more so reflective mindset, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like too deep either. So, because I wanted, you know what I'm saying, people in my age group to really understand what I'm trying to get at and that I'm trying to help them. But at the same time, I know what they're going through because I've been through my share of stuff too. So it's just about the struggle. Some of it about having fun too, you know. I'm signed to MMG, so it be cracking. So, you know, it's just both sides of everything.
And then you got your cat to your right over there, Stolly.
Yeah.
Now, I done heard a couple of interviews, my dude. You starting to sound a little frustrated, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like, yo, these motherfuckers is starting to doubt me.
Yeah,
Talk to us, man. What's happening? You getting frustrated?
It's time for people to start waking up, see the greatness, you know what I mean? The greatness been in their face too long, you know what I'm saying? So it's just time for them to recognize, give me that respect, you know what I mean? Recognize that I'm taking it, you know, I'm taking it slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? But I put a lot of hard work and attention to detail in my projects, you know what I mean? It's real musical. I'm real anal and, you know, meticulous when it comes to being in that studio and working. But, you know, this mixtape voted best mixtape of the year by BET Hip Hop Awards. Ain't been out a whole month. We about to put it out same day as Self-Made, September 17th as an EP.
Catch that wave.
Yeah, catch that wave. Be on iTunes right next to Self-Made with the team. And, you know, hopefully everybody get that too and support it.
What do you think? Why do you think it is that you feel this way? Is it just because you've been waiting so long, or do you feel like motherfuckers really doubt you?
Nah, I think people be really sleeping. But you know, it's not. It doesn't bother me. I shouldn't say that. Or I don't want you to think that it bothers me by looking at those interviews. But what I should say more is that it's just people getting used to me. You know, these guys have a sound. Maybach Music is known for a certain sound. When you turn on Maybach Music, you gonna hear a certain quality and a certain sound. But when you turn on my music, it doesn't sound like that.
I'm looking around. I know what it is.
What is it?
You the only light-skinned nigga in the
That
crew.
too, you know what I'm saying? You know they gonna hate on the light-skinned dude. Yeah.
You know what they say about us. You know how they talk about us behind our back.
Yeah, but
Don't
you
get
know they gonna
sensitive,
say
my
the
nigga. You can't. You might listen. Listen. You might have to go at your own teammate. Some dark shit. You might have to pick one of these cats and take them out.
Yeah, that might
That's
be
how
the
it
case.
The
happens.
light skin conspiracy.
That's how it happens. One of these
Right.
niggas gotta bleed, my nigga. So they know we not playing.
Nah, it's all love, man. I love these guys. I love what they do. But like I said, I'm just paving my own way, making my own lane. You know what I'm saying? I represent that Midwest, that, you know, that dope dealer, fly boy. You know what I mean? That's what we is in the Midwest, man. We birthed a lot of these styles in hip hop. We gave these dudes a lot of the way to dress, you know what I mean? The way to talk, the way to put their cars together.
Talking that shit.
You know what I mean? And that's what I talk in
Ohio
that
shit,
music.
right?
You know
That
what I'm
music
saying?
shit,
Like,
right.
so they don't want to give us props.
Mm.
They don't. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of
You
people-
heard
a lot
Kanye
of
when he
people- a lot
first
of
came
people-
in. He had to
Nah, but
stand on tables and kick stuff over
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
props.
No,
but
you right.
Kanye was, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, everybody
Music,
follow
a
what
lot of
Kanye.
music
The
came out of
Midwest
there.
is the flyest dudes on this planet.
I don't know.
Nah,
Sally.
that's a fact.
Shit. Oh shit.
Rocky, am I
Nick,
lying?
you gonna let
That's
that
100
I
though.
don't know, Sally. We got some East Coast guys up in the building today.
Come on, man. We don't need to get the, you know, big fancy cars, man.
Yo,
to
he
be
taking shots.
shining. You know what I'm saying? We get them
Nah, that's
Chevys
just
and
what
put
we
the rims
do.
on it, and we
Nah,
still
look,
pull up.
Look,
nigga.
look,
Like,
look.
shit.
Hey, bro, that's what you just do because it's effortless. You show people the material things to let them know this is what you get and this what you gotta respect. This how I'm gonna shine on you because all this work I put in, this hard work. I don't like settling for less. Why I settle is for less. And if I could go buy an airplane tomorrow, I'm gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't been asleep in 3 days, and I know where you feeling that too, like how you feeling. Even I tell that Ebro one day, I said being a street rapper. See, like I deal with the same thing. Being a street rapper right now in this age of rap right now, you know, you don't get everything behind you just as fast as a person. What do you call the other rap the guys do? Like,
I mean, I call it. You have your lyrical miracle, like nerd rap, which like I'm from the nerd lyrical miracle world, right? Where I want lyrics and music, and then you have like that floss like swag rap, but then you got like the drug dealer street rap. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the little
I
category.
just feel like I do all that though. You know what I'm saying? One day I might be talking about Amen, doing a melody hook. Then one day I might be on the intro going ballistic. One day I might give you like I'm a boss, an anthem. You know, and on my album, you know, I'ma really rap sometimes, but you know, I just try to be in the street rapper. I just feel like it's different now, you know what I'm saying? Because
Being a
rap
street
leaning
rapper and a
towards
rapper
certain
with a
way.
beard
I
too.
really didn't
And I
want,
think-
I really didn't want y'all to go at each other. I was just playing.
No,
But if
no,
y'all
I'm
know
not-
what
no.
I mean, like, look, I'm all you know what I do. Now in the studio, Ross.
Yeah.
Who's had the biggest disagreement? MMG in the studio over a record. What's the biggest disagreement in the crew?
I'm gonna be honest, man. It really ain't nothing to. Yeah, it ain't really nothing to disagree about. You know what I'm saying?
But when you being competitive, not like it's beef, but we being competitive over a record.
With everything, every time I come to the table, I'm trying to take your head off, and I feel everybody should come to the table that way. But it's nothing really to just come to the table with the best or what you feel gonna represent you on this vibe. And I feel that's what everybody do, you know what I'm saying? If that's how we coming on this one, you know what I'm saying? We may do a record, Party Heart, you know what I'm saying? It may be a certain kind of vibe, and I gotta switch my vibe up to, lean with that side. I think that's what make it fly. That's what make the whole clique unique, is the fact that when you listen to Meek, you gonna
Versatility.
have you gonna have a certain sound.
You gonna
When
get a
listen to
story. You gonna get
Stanley,
everything.
right? You gonna hear a whole nother sound coming from the Midwest, followed up Chicago in here as well. As I think that's what make it dope, and that's what make projects like Self-Made 3, necessary. Just because you get all these different vibes, all these different styles, variations of flows, ideas, and approaches on the same disc.
So, do you see what you're doing with the whole Maybach music thing as like a blueprint for artists who are trying to get into the game if they was to really watch how you moved? Because people don't necessarily
Absolutely.
know that where
Absolutely.
you started, and that's not common knowledge that you was a songwriter and that you spent your time in the room writing for people. Like,
Right.
talk
right.
about that.
Well, I've been writing. That's I did a lot of writing before people even really got to know Ricky Rose. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that's what it is sometimes. And I still it's whatever. You know what I mean? I have ideas or whatever, but I wanted to build a team where around artists that have their own ideas. That way we have a buffet-ish, you know what I mean? I know it's a food reference, but yeah, I'm that type of dude. If I go to a restaurant, I don't just get one main course. I may get 3.
Evidence suggests.
Just because I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna be that vibe tonight. You know what I'm saying? And our team is sort of the same way, because we could come any kind of way you want to, and we're gonna be the hottest at it.
So I spend a lot of time getting into it with niggas on Twitter, and Cass is bored
Yeah,
out here.
me
Got
too.
time to leave YouTube comments about what rap is, what it is, and where hip hop should be, where it is, and who's upset, who feels like they deserve a slot. And what I do here at Hot 97, niggas come to me all the time like they deserve. And I tell a motherfucker to his face, you don't deserve shit, and I don't owe you shit. I'm running a business.
Real
and
talk.
we getting these ratings and selling these commercials.
Real talk.
But for y'all, and a lot of y'all like Meek, even Omarion for that matter, and yourself, you built a following that now when we looked and Hustling came out, we was like, yo, this motherfucker's really moving in Miami, and Syph played Hustling for the first time.
Shout out to Syph, most definitely.
Yeah,
Shout
and then
out to Syph.
that prompted the Hove conversations, which prompted the Def Jams and all of that.
Right.
But what did you do to create that atmosphere? So for the cat watching this right now, like how much of that was the movement, and how much time went into that, the plan? Like, walk us through that, because I don't think motherfuckers really understand how to create a movement.
Well, man, it really just it starts with your city, your block, your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And it ultimately falls back on the fans, the people who believe in you, your believers, your supporters. There's no way you're gonna go from your city to nationwide if you don't have that following. And it started at home, and that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I was just jumping on everybody's records. I was just I'm finna jump on this record and kill this, you know what I'm saying? So anytime you hear me, you know what to expect. And after a year or two, that's what it became. And I just spreaded my hustle, and like you said, I was writing records. I was doing other things for, other people. And once I got put in power, in a place of position, I wanted to surround myself with artists I was a fan of. And everybody you see sitting up here, I'm a fan of their music, or they wouldn't be here, or just on some real talk. And everybody just got their weight up and just, doing their own thing, because everybody here has endorsements, et cetera, et cetera. So, it's a good thing.
So how much of it is it like for Meek, like when you get on a song, right, you apply a certain Meek Mill type of energy to a specific song. Like, I always argue with cats that they just rhyming on records, right? It sounds like they're reading off of paper, or they just get in a booth and they don't really put the showmanship into the song. Like, who told you that, or is that something that you learned from watching?
Yeah, I come from Philly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like to be called the battle rap, because I just was battling because people was battling at that time. If they was having a cypher, I was having a cypher. If they was putting out mixtapes, I was putting out mixtape, and I was able to last to it. But in Philly, if you in a cypher with guys, or you battling these guys, everyone is real aggressive. Like, they coming aggressive, they coming hard. You have to get your point across. It's like, you got an impression to get your point across right now. You better bring some energy, because, you know what I'm saying, in a cypher or battle, you can't just be too cool. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of stuck with me, and I ran with that. And it's like, when I met Rose, like, I used to be kind of frustrated right before I met Rose, because in Philly, I've been popping like for a long time in Philly, and I happened to been doing a show, and Rose was on the side. It was Powerhouse, and about 30,000 people in the building. My city was behind me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was behind me, seriously, and Ross standing on the side, he's just watching, like, he never really heard of me. You see a little young nigga on stage and 30,000 rocking with him, and he came to me like, I like what you're doing. I see your movement, you know what I'm saying? And I took that as, like, somebody in the game see my movement, they see my vision, and they can help me take it to the next level. And when me and Ross had a conversation, I'm like, just give me, in the next 6 months, just give me some TV time, some airtime, I'm gonna go get it. I don't really want nothing else. I don't need no verses for real, anything. I'm gonna go get it, like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely think it's the city. You start with that city first.
Now, we had a conversation recently, and I said to you, I said, now your next step is to find Meek Mill's sound, right? Because you had the last album sounded like a MMG album, which ain't a bad thing. Motherfucker had hit records. But now you got Wale done went out and kind of carved out this little sound for himself. Yeah. What's your move? What's your next chess move?
I'm the energetic guy though. You gotta think about it. There ain't too many rappers that bring energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever come to my show, it could be like with anybody, some of the hottest dudes in the game. I'm bringing that non-stop, you know what I'm saying? And once you bring it consistent and non-stop, you get them people a good show off. When they go in them clubs, you're giving them consistent, non-stop energy.
Where's the music coming from, though? What's the producers? What they putting together for you? Who you working with?
I'm working with anybody, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just go. Like Travis Scott, he tweeted the other day, me and him been always cool for a long time, and he been in Philly. I've been hitting him every night, come through. He like one of the creative young guys I ever seen.
It's going down. You can spill a little on the floor, pour out a little liquor for the homies and all that shit. You know what I mean? We gonna have to clean up after Ross. What do y'all call yourselves? The
Black Bottle Boys, Ciroc Boys. We in the building.
We need our housekeeping. So, Laura, I'm gonna give you my mic so you could jump into Omarion talk, cause Omarion, you know, all that R&B sensitive talk, he need to talk to a girl.
Hey, yo, Ibra, I'm gonna tell you too. When y'all be having these debates, I be wanting to get in y'all debates sometimes.
Why were
like,
you listening?
y'all gotta let some rappers get in these debates sometimes.
Like, look, give me your mic so I don't have to take it from Laura. Like, which one? Which one's your favorite debate? My favorite is Minors versus Majors. That's my favorite debate. That there's levels to this shit, right?
Yeah.
Meaning, just because I call it minors and majors, Hot 97 is the major leagues. We the Yankees. If I give you a slot, nigga, you better be the motherfucking man. This ain't satellite radio. This ain't internet, one of y'all little internet streams and shit. This is the top of the top. Yeah. And it's only so many slots. So if I give you a look, you better already be that motherfucker. If you notice motherfuckers that get signed to the Yankees, most of the time, they already that shit. Yeah. Right? I'm not in the business. That's not my job. I ain't going out scouring clubs and all that shit looking for niggas. That's what Ross's job is for. That's Slay. That's all y'all niggas. Go find these niggas, and then when they ready, then I put them on. That's what I do. I ain't got time for all that other shit. But say what?
I agree with that though. I like that.
You understand? So it's got to be a level, because otherwise, lately I've been telling niggas, look, if everybody get the fuck, it ain't special, my nigga. That's why that's why it's up for debate, because everybody don't get the fuck.
And that's like kind of reason like why a lot of rappers in my city might say Meek Mill this, Meek Mill this, Meek Mill. It's really because of they ain't working with me at this time or they ain't been around me. But my thing is like, do your part and get to a certain level. I'm gonna support my city.
Look, I think you supporting Cassidy by even mentioning him in a conversation.
But really, I'm just having fun with rap, though.
And you supporting Philly rap. Yeah. You supporting the Philly rap scene by even addressing someone who already had their time.
I'm just having fun. Like, you know, anybody in this position wouldn't even dare give nobody like that a shot. I have fun rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're like, all right, we're going to do Cassidy today. We're going to play with Kendrick tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do.
Like, we just having fun.
You told Kendrick that you're going to release that
Yeah, when I seen Kendrick, like, we shook hands friendly. I don't know. They said somebody was about to fight J. Cole or something. I can't even.
Yeah, but I'm going to talk to Diddy and J. Cole about that. That's just Diddy. Diddy know how to get on nigga nerves, boy. When he start to getting that hype man shit at the party, like, nigga, you ain't going to say nothing. He probably one of them niggas got emotional, was like, what? And then it turned into a little pushing match.
Yeah, but I ain't know. I thought it was like over the Kendrick thing. Like me, I don't feel no type of way about the Kendrick thing. Like I think it's fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy a person in your position opened your mouth and said this and gave dudes a shot. Like he really big people up, I think.
So in the geography of things, the way your Ooh Kill 'Em diss thing about Kendrick came off, sound like you take position that you consider yourself an East Coast rapper.
I consider myself one of the hottest dudes out here.
Period.
Yeah, period. I've been out here for a long time, and to me, I just.
You know, New York MCs want you to claim that East Coast, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I am an East Coast rapper. That's what I'm saying. I'm an East Coast. I ask people, who the hottest young guys on the East Coast right now?
Laura, it's on you now. She's staring at Meek. You supposed to do. I mean, the hottest guys on the East Coast. In my opinion, the hottest guys coming out.
Like all the way around the board, real rap, and not 'cause you hot today.
Oh, real rap, not 'cause you hot today. Young dudes that I like.
You gotta think, who really hot?
Who really hot?
Meaning you have to include Meek in that equation.
Who really hot?
I mean, it had to be Meek Mill.
Yeah.
It had to be Meek Mill. Shit. It's cold. It's cold.
Ain't too many people flying private, man.
It's cold.
Ain't too many people flying private, man. We know what time it is. We
right
not
now,
even gonna waste.
it.
Let's not waste these.
I mean, and
time.
I can't.
We the hottest.
No, but look,
we the biggest.
but look,
we the greatest.
But look,
we the hottest.
No, you
ain't nobody else flying. Hey, Nick
listen.
Millie, young dude, East Coast.
But I'm gonna bring the big
Coast.
homie in though. If you get to talking like that, I'm gonna be like, we got Hove though.
Of course, and guess what? We gonna salute Hove.
Yeah,
we gonna salute Hove.
See, but niggas always say Hove don't count. But as long as he's still scoring, in the game.
But Meek said young though. Meek said young though.
But Hove wasn't jumping on them PJs when he was 26. We on the right path. He opened the door.
He
opened the door for
we
us.
gonna salute Jay-Z.
Yeah.
We gonna salute Sean Combs. We gonna salute Stunner.
All
Everything
right.
else after
the
that,
OGs,
gotta look
the
up
OGs.
at the
And you say
scoreboard.
MMG is that?
We winning.
MMG is that?
Of course we
Hey,
are,
bro. Like I would tell Hove, like I'm out to, like I'm trying to take you out. I'm trying to like knock rappers I used to look up to. They got records. I want to break this shit. Lil Snoop told me, Meek Mill, I'm trying to murder you. This is what I just put him on 2 months ago. He said, I'm trying to murder you, and I respect that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love to see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's
that's the only mind frame you really could have in this competitive sport. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you all want to, you know what I'm saying? We start with that love and that passion. Then when you get in the game, then the business come involved, and hopefully you still got that drive to want to be number one. And it's whatever.
Because
it's whatever.
If
you know
you think somebody better than you, you already lost. Like before you even, if you think somebody better than you before y'all go into any competition,
very
you
true.
lost already.
So we have to talk to
Omarion, you get
Omarion.
left out sometimes because you R&B and we got mad rappers up here.
What's going on with you, Omarion?
And the other problem
Yes,
with Omarion is
please.
he been had money since he was 9.
Talk to us about your project. How do you fit in the whole MMG equation? What's going on with you?
Well, first and foremost, you know what I mean, Self-Made 3 is coming. I'm so happy, you know what I mean, with the position that I'm in, you know, throughout all the transitions. You know, I really feel like I've arrived, you know, and I'm still becoming, you know. I got 2 jams on there. And, of course, you know, we talking to the ladies.
Oh, he a real R&B nigga. He said jams. That nigga said jams. Nigga, only R&B niggas put out jams.
Hey, but you know what? I wanted to kind of like, you know, just talk about the diversity of Double MG, you know what I mean? And because I've been, you know, in it the longest, you know what I'm saying? Like, that has a lot to do, and I'm not just meaning, you know, like we all from different places, but, you know, Rose did his acting debut not too long ago. I act, I sing, you know, like Styly's into the fashion, like Wale's into the shoes. Like, we all do so many different things, you know what I mean? Like, and
Meek Mill need to be on them X Games with them bikes.
But I'm saying the bikes.
I'm with
Right.
Monster. I'm on Monster Energy Drink. We finna do a few X Games this year.
Oh, nice.
Well, next year, basically.
Oh, right. That's gonna be
So
tight.
it's just a beautiful situation, man. I'm just excited, and you know, I'm a, you know, continue to contribute the way that I do.
Were you nervous when they made the MMG announcement? Because it felt like there was a little bit like Omarion on MMG. Like, what the fuck?
Well, no, not really, you know, because Rose has foresight, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I always felt, you know what I mean? Like, even, you know, starting where I started, you know, in a time where it was the Scream Tour and it was young kids, and, you know what I mean? Like, I started in the era, you know what I mean? So, like, he saluted that, you know what I mean? And that was, like, really the reason why I decided to get down, too, because, you know, I made my transitions ups and downs, you know what I mean? But I maintained, and that's why I'm still here, for real.
There you go. MMG, the album Self-Made 3.
September 17th.
Scream, you got something coming out. We don't want to leave you out, DJ Scream.
Yeah, Long Live the Hustle coming soon. Just got nominated DJ of the Year, BET Hip Hop Awards. So I'm cooking up over here.
Now,
MMG
motherfuckers
style.
don't know that you actually orchestrate a lot of music for your tapes.
I got 2 of my producers got joints on Self-Made 3.
Okay,
DJ Spins with Meek, and then Childish Major with Stally. So I'll be back here cooking up, man,
All
making moves.
So, Fresh, you getting your first look. Let's see
Yes,
what you do with
sir.
it.
Check me out. Let me know what you
got
think.
The fundamental chest pass
Yeah.
from Ross.
Nah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? See if you go
Niggas
to
been
the top.
working though too. Though I put out 2
No, yeah, no, you
mixtapes
did
this
your
year
thing.
already. Like, and with the Self-Made 3, it was something that it was coming off the energy. It's just me doing records like all year long. I might even drop another tape after Self-Made 3, just because we've been working a lot. You know what I'm saying? I get motivated by these dudes. I went to the studio with him like after I did this photo shoot. He was just playing me records nonstop. I ended up being 2 hours late to what I was supposed to do, but it was something
What
that I
time
needed.
was it
You know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
day, though?
It was early.
It was 8 in the morning,
Super
man.
early. I mean,
Hey,
it was just
bro.
a thing where it's like I went to the crib.
time.
Honest to God, I went to his session. Then I went out to Miami with him, and he took me to the Hove concert. You know what I'm saying? That was my first time seeing Jay-Z live. And I went back to the crib and just put a studio in my house. And
That seeing Jay-Z live shit'll be like
do it
for
to
real.
you every time.
Yo, remember we was at the whole concert? This nigga Meek was like,
I don't even talk. You would think I don't like the show because I'm just standing
crazy.
there observing so hard. Then looking at McMill, look McMill, he a hater. No, I'm looking here observing it like, no, I'm gonna make this move
taking
right
that
here.
slide.
Right, I'm gonna get
now,
this.
yo, Ross, before we get out of here, this guy Gucci Mane, he done lost his mind. Now, I asked the listeners today, I was like, is this dude, we believe this dude, or does he need to take his medicine? You have any comment before we leave this building on that?
You know, as far as you know, if somebody needs some help, you know, they need to get it. You know what I'm saying? As far as when you jump out there, when you jump off the porch, you jump. You know what I'm saying? Me and homie, we was always cool, so we'll see. I haven't spoke to dog.
Do we know it was him for sure?
I mean,
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
his brother got on and said it wasn't him.
So, you
other
know,
cats are saying it was him.
At the end of the day, for one, you know, I don't move with that Twitter talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm a $50 million dude, man. I don't move by Twitter talk and all that. You know what I'm saying? Real dudes, they link up. Even if it's a problem, they get on the line and they, you know, that Twitter, you'll never see Rose really jump off the porch with Twitter regardless. I'm not an emotional person like that. You know what I'm saying? I handle my business, and the people that follow me, they expect certain things. They know what they expect from me. So, you know.
So basically, man to man, when I see him,
No, just G to G. If it was any problems with anybody, that go for anybody in the game.
Speak to me direct.
Yeah, holla at me. Yeah, I'm
There
in
it is.
Miami.
there you have it. MMG,
Yeah.
Self-Made
Yeah, yeah.
3.